What's up? We back with another episode of It Is What It Is. I am your host, Justin. This is my guy, Earl, and this is Lola. She wants to be in the show this week. So, we'll see how long this lasts.
Yeah.
If you watched last episode, then you know that we are both fathers out here in these streets. I got a 7-year-old.
I got a 1-year-old.
Man.
Well, she about to be 1. You know what I'm saying? But still, she already walking. So
and Lola here is 4.
So what's that in dog years?
I don't know.
Like 75?
And I sure. I don't really ask those questions.
Okay, 4 years old. That's what's up. That's what I love. Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. She's 4. You know. So
they age so well.
They do, and she's the biggest baby. You know, she's the biggest baby. They said get a dog. You know, it'd be good for the child.
Yeah.
You know,
she ain't my. I ain't getting no dog.
And sometimes, you know, I just want to start off with a bang. Kids can be trash.
Yeah. That's how we leading this on. All right.
Dogs included.
Yeah.
Dogs included. Kids can be trash.
Pets are your kids. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Like just attention. Just wants attention, bro. You know?
She's also a girl too, so.
Yeah, she is. But you know what? Like I could not go back to just being a regular person without a child. I couldn't. I would be so lost, man.
I would be trash. I would be super trash.
So much time, Caden's mom and I, we do every other week.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, this is like a true every other week thing where now I have a full 7 days of my life without my child.
Yeah.
That first week, I literally sat in the bed or laid in the bed the entire week and was like pitiful because I was like, bro, what do I do with all this time I have?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I have so much free time.
Because you think about it a lot when you have him. You like, I wish I had free time.
Yeah.
When he's gone, you like,
what is free time?
Who are you without your kid?
Bro, I was lost. I was lost. But that second week, I was like, yo, I got shit to do.
Yeah. My daughter be taking vacations, and I'd be like, she took more vacations than me I have in my lifetime. So, shout out to her. Yeah, doing her thug thizzle.
Bro.
At a very young age. She got on the plane before me, so, like, ever.
Who?
My daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
She went to Ohio. Her mom is from Ohio. They went to Ohio. She's actually been on the plane more times than I have ever in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's even in the womb and outside the womb. So, you know what I'm saying? She got a few miles on me.
Not bad, bro. Facts. Caden has never been on a plane.
Yeah, you gotta get him on the plane, man.
Well, that was the plan this year. We were supposed to take some trips this year. He was going to see some family. You know? Then that Rona was like, nah.
Yeah. See, I was prevented from getting on planes at first. Well, not that, but yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's some later shit. You know what I mean? That's like autobiography type shit. Yeah. Everybody I keep saying it, and people are gonna be like, "Why? Who isn't allowed on planes?" And I'm like, certain people aren't allowed on planes because of things they have done in their past life. So,
gotcha.
We move forward, we progress, we grow.
Right, it's all that matters. We can look back at our past, but we can't go back, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, catch me with the autobiography of Earl James in like 25 years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man! So what's it been like being a new dad, bro?
Man, it's the shit. Honestly, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really the shit. You know what I mean? So, I think for me, like, honestly, like when she told me, when I found out that I was going to be a father, like immediately, like I was like, this is nuts. This is not what I want to do. But also that came from a point of like childhood and you know what I'm saying, I went through a lot of trauma as a kid and also as a teenager, so I was like, I didn't want to pass that on to my child, well, more or less, I didn't know if I didn't want children in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, but then like you put yourself in those situations, it happens, mother's choice, it's always the mother's choice, fellas, don't be no dick,
right,
you know what I'm saying,
let's not be a dick.
You know, you gotta accept it. When I accepted it, man, not only did I accept that I was gonna be a dad, I accepted the fact that, like, you know what I mean, you really just gotta get your shit all the way together. And things started to really happen for me in a more positive sense. Not saying that I was like mainly, you know, mentally you can be very negative and you don't recognize those things. Yeah. So, you know, when they say kids change things for the better, they do if you want them to, because they still got some trash ass parents out here. And,
facts, man.
And fuck all y'all being trash ass parents. Man, like
parenting is very like rewarding, and
hell yeah.
In the end, like you go throughout the year where, you know, there are moments where you're like, bro, like, I don't even know how I'm finna feed myself, let alone feed my child, or I don't know how I'm going to be able to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Because, bro, like, I gotta feed this little child.
But they always come first, so that's that hustle mentality. Yeah. If you have that bone, but if you don't, I feel like if you don't have a hustle mentality, that when you have a kid, you ain't got no choice.
Either so it's like a really, really, really great support system.
That too, but I just say, like, because I mean, we all get in situations where, you know what I'm saying, one side is better than the other side, or because it's a rare occasion that there's a balance between the two. You know? Yeah. There's always one heavier than the other one. Mm-hmm. But from a father's perspective, like, I think there's just has to be, like, you just gotta do your job, man. Just do your job, man. Like, I don't understand, like, but I don't understand, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the baby mama is like giving you hell. Do your damn job.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, you can always in the end say to your child when they come asking, because they're gonna come asking. Yeah. Like, if you haven't been in their life, like, well, where have you been and what have you?
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to have that conversation regardless. And my mama's already, she gave me, like I said, she gave me the dad speech. She didn't give me the mother speech. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up without a father, so you know what I'm saying, which is another weird story, but you know, that's later in years. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, people can be there and not be there at the same time, and it was a difficult situation, like, growing up. But that's one of the things too, is like, made me scared to be a parent. Like, are you gonna do a good job? Are you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're a dad, you like, are you gonna be like your dad? Like, if you had a good dad or you had a bad dad, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, are you gonna pass down those traits, those things that you went through to your kid?
But I think that a lot of that comes with your determination to grow, essentially. Yeah, because you know, I had that conversation a few weeks ago with a friend of mine, and I was like, essentially, like, you know, there are some things that you didn't see growing up and didn't experience growing up. Mm-hmm. So because you didn't see those things and experience those things, you have the choice and the decision now to say, okay, when I do have a family, or when I'm in my next relationship, or when I'm meeting new people, I am going to be determined to be a better person. I'm not going to say like, oh well, because my dad or because my mom X, Y, and Z. That's not a fucking. That's not an excuse.
Yeah, and that was it. Doesn't just boil down to parenthood. It boils down to every situation that you're in. Like, decision making. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be better, if you want to put more great energy into this world, you definitely want to choose to be a better person and be a better person. You know what I'm saying? Don't second guess. Right. If you know what I mean, like, is this the time to be humanitarian, or, you know what I'm saying, like, kind or nice or mean or whatever, like, just be subconsciously better, and you gonna be better. You know what I mean? Now, it might be difficult. It's times, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people going through a lot of different things with these, like, Karens and whatever. Like, I'm sure they having those moments. You know what I'm saying? We like, do I want to beat this motherfucker up? Or you just like, do I want to walk away? Because I kind of got into a situation like that the other day, but it was cool though. They knew better. They knew better.
Man, I'm so. How is it being a girl dad? Because I got a little boy.
Oh man, it is the dopest shit ever. It is the dopest shit ever, and it does. Honestly, like, if I could only have girls, I would only have girls. You know what I mean? If I have another kid, you know what I mean, it would be dope. And that doesn't take away from males, because the first thing I thought about, like, that was the first thing that really, like, scared the shit out of me was, if I was gonna have a boy, you know what I mean, what was going to be, like how to raise a kid, how to raise a boy, an African American male in this current world that we're in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really prepared for that at all. But then like also, I mean, it's a roller coaster of emotions. You like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, cause where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Alabama, Mississippi, so it's always dark times. No matter what the situation is, you always prepared yourself. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to have those conversations and, you know what I mean, about police and all of that. You know what I mean? It's literally DNA for us. It doesn't have, those conversations don't have to be had. You know what I mean? But also from a woman's standpoint, like, man, there's so many girls being snatched and women being raped, and it's just, man, it's like, bruh, it's the most terrifying thing in the world. But as overall, shit, it's the shit.
That shit hits home, bro, because like a situation that I know of, and I can't get into it, but it hits home because I got a phone call last week saying X, Y, and Z happened in regards to like someone being taken.
Ooh.
And I was like,
I'm thinking about putting a tracker in my girl.
Like,
I ain't even gonna hold you.
I was like, wait a minute, like, how, bro? Like, what?
Cause the situations be so crazy. Like, look, I mean, like from a male's perspective, you got to worry about your kid being shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is the main thing that kills black men is bullets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Don't shoot up.
You know what I mean? So, and then from a woman's perspective, it's like there is a wide variety of things that can happen to a woman because men do
dumb shit.
Men, we are trash. We can be very trash, and it boils my skin. Like I be like, dog, what? Like, why?
You know the thing that really like the thing that really irks my nerves the most though, even under the broad spectrum of men, is when I see us like degrading black women.
Yeah.
Like, yo, black women are trash. Nigga, your mama is a black woman.
Nah, see, that comes from a colorist situation. If you talking about, it depends on like how they say it. It ain't no matter how they say it.
Right.
If you black and you disrespecting black women, you garbage. Period. It don't even if no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But as a man, if you disrespecting women in general, you trash. So don't matter how you say it, no matter what color you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you trash. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all understand we can't live without women. None of us are on this earth without women.
Right.
We can't do nothing without. And I don't care if you crossing the track or what side you fall on, you can't do nothing without women.
Major facts.
Nothing. It's impossible.
Major facts, bro. And I know, like, with my son, I really be trying to make sure, like, I express to him, especially in regard to his mother and us co-parenting. I've always tried to say, okay, like, hey, mommy and daddy are not together, obviously, right? I know that you want for us to get back together, but that's not gonna happen. It's not the way.
So you actually, sorry, I got dog allergies.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. Why you ain't telling me?
No, they gonna go away eventually. They just has my nose has to get used to because I don't have pets.
Gotcha.
But it's all good. My sister got a dog, so I'm used to it. But anyways, so you do have those comments. You've had that conversation with Kaden.
Yeah. So like,
how old is Kaden?
He's 7.
Ooh.
So his mom and I broke up.
He curious.
I just been open.
Oh, that's
I've been open.
Hey man, shout out to you, man.
His mom and I broke up 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
Or whatever. So that whole situation when we broke up, like I had to express to him like, this is what's going on, bro. This like. Essentially, daddy is in trouble, and this is his punishment.
Okay, cool.
I had to learn how to express that to a 4-year-old because it was like, bro, like, how do I tell you that we not together no more,
right?
Or whatever. But we had those conversations. And I've been open. I've been honest, or whatever. But I also tell him like, Kaden, no matter what happens in this world, no matter where I go, like, you need to understand that you and your mother are first priority until I found a wife.
Major facts,
like,
man.
until I found a wife.
Like, this is good co-parenting skills, dog. Like, because I know since situation happened where we had a great in-depth conversation, right. But we doing this again, you know what I'm saying? But great co-parenting skills. A lot of people don't understand that we need to have these. We need to have these.
Facts.
These things need to be said from a co-parenting standpoint. You don't hear a lot of people and also men talking about co-parenting because our community become, can I say jaded? No, yeah,
jaded.
When it comes to black, I'm saying as a black community, you know what I'm saying, like male, female, it's always like there's a stereotype between us, like you don't fuck with your baby mama, or you know what I'm saying, or he out there hoeing, you know what I'm saying. There's always some type of accolade that makes us look terrible. But then there's a great amount of dope ass black men who are fathers, and we are doing our job 24, 65, 47, 8, 92. We doing our job. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the bullshit take over our actual, because it belittles us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to see stuff on social media, man, or people keeping their kids away from. It don't matter if it's male or female. Granted, there was always a situation. There's two sides to every story, but from a co-parenting point, I do my job. Me and my baby mother and I together. I love her to death. I make sure we make sure that we co-parent well. We also have like family day. You know what I'm saying, to let our daughter know that she is very loved between the both of us, and nothing is, you know what I'm saying, jaded between us.
I love that, and I Kaden's mom and I wish we could get to that point. Where we could have like at least like once a month, like a family day once a month or whatever.
It's needed,
but there are things that prevent that. Which is fine or whatever, because like we have conversations enough throughout the year where we communicate. But in the beginning it was difficult because in the beginning I'm
sure there's a dark time.
I took a lot of major L's in the beginning, bro. Major L's, but over the time period, I've learned to listen. I've learned to be patient. I've learned to like communicate and comprehend what is being said to me. And then I've learned to respond not out of anger and not out of frustration, but out of love, to be able to say, okay, like, look, this is what it is. Because sometimes conversations with her previously, some conversations where I'd be like, in my head, I'd be like, bro,
that's a stubborn factor.
Like, how many times are we gonna have this same conversation?
I be doing that too.
Like,
I call it a hamster wheel.
Right.
It's like you just doing this, and you never get off and progress. Like, can the hamster get off and then get back on, and then we move on to something else? But it's like nah. But that comes from I learned this. It's a good point I'm gonna make. From a woman's perspective, they don't be. We say something. Okay, look. I'm gonna say from male gender, bias situation. Each person says something totally different that the other person isn't truly understanding. Even though we're like, okay, get off this subject, we still missing some shit that we didn't. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. There's 3 weeks later when they be like, you remember I said this in the conversation? You'll be like, nah. And then guess what? Now you're back on that hamster wheel because your ass wasn't paying attention. Right. But at the same time, we still be stubborn as hell. You be like, I wasn't trying to hear that shit because I wasn't trying to hear that shit. Right. No. I'm totally with you on that shit, bro. Because I have to check myself sometimes because I have to I try to recall conversations that we've had so I can make sure I'm responding to everything that needs to be responded to. Because sometimes it's not even that I'm not paying attention. It's just we get stuck on a certain topic. And we talk about that same thing. I understand. It's repetitive, and we don't want to be repetitive.
And then for me, what I've had to learn how to do in this point of my life, over the last years, be like, you know what? I love you. Yeah. I'm here for you. I pray for you, but my brothers and I always say niggas gonna nig, niggas don't listen. Hey, niggas gonna be niggas. That's what. So I gotta let you live your life, and I gotta let you do what you gonna do, right? And then we gonna figure it out. Because at the end of the day, bro, we are stuck together
for the rest of our lives. And see, that's what I mean that's why I said we need to have more co-parenting conversations, because male or female don't matter. At the end of the day, when that kid grows up, they need to understand that you have to you're attached to this person. You laid with that person, you attached to that person. Don't be nice to everybody else around you and be disrespectful to the parent of your child. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of your situation, your kid is going to grow up and put that same energy into the world.
Yeah.
That is my whole thing about co-parenting. It's like, yeah, we both might get on each other's nerves, but how is my daughter going to grow up? Because, you know what I'm saying? I be damned if a nigga disrespect my daughter. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. And if you got kids and they come across my kid, try your luck. Yeah, I got something for you and your child. We don't play that over here.
But you know, the one thing, like, you know, and I've talked to Caden all the time. We have conversations. And I try to tell him, like, Caden, I need for you to see that, like, I still love your mama.
Yeah.
I need you to see that I still care for her, and like we're gonna put her first regardless. So you're gonna be loving. You're gonna be, you know,
no matter the situation.
No matter how much I might scream and yell and cuss at the top of my lungs after our conversations, like between her and I, bro, don't ever let me hear you like disrespect her because of some shit that I said. Right. Because at the end of the day, like, no, nigga, you don't understand like our relationship.
Exactly.
Now, that's not to say like at the end of the day, like, nigga,
kid gonna be kids, and they gonna say what they say, but at the same time, you have to let them be who they are, but you have to correct them as well. And it's a certain way to correct them, you know what I mean? Because even from a male standpoint, you don't want your son to grow up disrespecting women, and from my perspective, I don't want my girl growing up thinking every nigga is trash. You know what I mean?
And it starts at home. It starts with how you raise them. It starts with how you teach them. It starts with how you interact with them. And one of the things that like I've had to realize and learn as a parent now is validating your children and letting them know like it's okay to cry. It's okay, like it's okay to
from
feel
a black
that
male
way.
standpoint.
It's okay to do X, Y, and Z. Yes. But on the other side of that, like sometimes. Nigga, shut up and stop crying. Yeah,
don't be no punk about everything. But that's all. That comes from how we were raised. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because half of the stuff that we have going on in today's society from our generation, that it stems from those 60s, 70s, 50s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah, because my dad was born in the 50s.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's that balance too. It's like, you know, a lot of them didn't deal with their mental health issues. Yeah. Or they didn't have a avenue to express themselves. So when it comes to us, we have to be able
to break that.
Both sides. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? Because like,
understand it.
I was diagnosed with depression at an early age, and even though my mom worked in mental health, it wasn't explained to me like how to deal with it. But I knew something was off. But I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? But at the same time, like I embrace it now. I try to talk to as many people as I can. I hopefully want to like get into mentoring about these type of situations. I'm very passionate about it now, and I want to be able to, you know, not just give that information to my child, but any child, any individual, old, young, middle age, don't matter. Right. You know what I mean? Because that's a situation we all need to discuss.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know, like that's how this shit goes. That's how this shit gonna continue to go. And come to the end of this second episode, bro. We fuck with you. Yeah. I fuck with you. I love you. You know, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
You about to say swipe up?
Yep.
Hey, I was gonna say that, but like swipe up. I've been waiting to say that. Swipe up.
Yeah, not there yet, but we gonna be there, bro. We gonna be there. You know. Fuck with the Patreon, bro. Go to all you people. Lola is now up. You know, she said do the same thing. She was chilling for a second. But yo, listen, I appreciate you. I love you. I fuck with you the long way. Peace.